What's up, YouTube? Ryan back today with a Week 8 minor league recap. Let's jump into it. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Yes, I know I posted this video a little bit late today. My son was on a weird sleep schedule, so did not get to record it till later in the day. But yeah, we're going to jump into the video. We're here now, so pretty solid performances this week at all levels. So going to be a pretty chunky video. Definitely seeing some better performances from some staple names that at least I'm happy to see on the recap this week. So we're going to jump into single A with player number 1. Let's go. First player talking about Brock Porter. He's been doing his thing all year long. He had a short start this week, only threw 38 pitches. I couldn't figure out why. I tried looking it up, but once again, his 4th straight start, giving up 0 earned runs. He pitched 3 innings, had 4 strikeouts. Again, move the kid up. He's just ready for a better challenge at this point. Second pitcher, we're talking about Robbie Snelling. This guy's got to be... Him and Brock Porter definitely the top 2 single A pitchers right now. Like, he's been ridiculous. He's only given up 3 runs this season in 7 starts. Like, this week again, 5 innings, no earned, 5 strikeouts, over 80 pitches. So he's starting to work into higher pitch counts. Super happy to see that. He's just been unhittable. And last but not least, the highest drafted pitcher of all those 3 in the 2021 MLB draft, Frank Mazzucato, who was the 7th overall pick to the Royals in the first round of the 2021 draft. I had to start including this guy in the recap. His strikeout rate is becoming very serious. This week, over 6 innings through 83 pitches. Did give up 2 earned, but he only had 1 walk. He had 9 strikeouts. The strikeout rate is insane. He only has 1 start at 6 strikeouts or less. That's impressive. As we move into our first hitter, Cam Collier. This is one of the guys I was talking about. Super happy to see him on the recap. Absolute nuke based on his reaction. I did read something this week that he's been pretty unlucky. He's been hitting the ball really hard. Like, average exit velo is like 104 miles an hour for him. Does have a little bit of a swing and miss rate right now, or a chase rate, I could say. But over 6 games this week, 333 batting average, 375 on base percentage, 1089 OPS. He had 2 home runs, 2 doubles, 7 hits in 6 games. He had 9 RBIs, walked once, got beamed once. Again, definitely want to see him take more pitches. But based on what a lot of things I'm reading, he's hitting the ball hard very consistently. And one other thing, he's barely 18 years old. He's halfway through his 18-year-old season. Like, he's super young. And our MVP at single A is going to be Brady House. I am very impressed with his opposite field power. He definitely, like, he's a giant kid, but his opposite field power is definitely next level. Like, I mean, you kind of expect it when you're 6'4", 215, but he's had multiple home runs in his short professional career that are just nukes to the opposite field. Oppo taco, as you might say. But over 4 games this week, 353 batting average. Didn't walk at all, so 353 on base percentage, but you don't really have to when you have 1167 OPS. He had 2 home runs, 2 doubles, 6 hits in 4 games, 5 RBIs, and he only struck out 3 times in 17 at-bats. Like, very happy with that. Again, I've never been a crazy fan of Brady House's swing. Outside of that, I love his game. But I love seeing the low K rate, and he's going to always provide power. He's giant. As we jump into high A, Adele Amador, man, he keeps on demanding to be on these videos. He's so good. He just turned 20. He's only 48 days into his 20-year-old season. Over 7 games this week, 400 batting average, 448 on base percentage, 928 OPS. He had 2 doubles, 10 hits in 7 games. He had 5 RBIs. He walked twice. He stole 2 bases. Got beamed once. OPS wasn't there this week, right? Last week he hit 4 home runs. This week he hit 400 with a 450 on base percentage. He is so good. The Rockies farm system offensively is so scary right now. Next up, Jackson Holliday. I'm pretty sure he's made every single recap this season. He continues to show why he was the first overall pick in the 22 draft and probably going to end up being the number 1 prospect in baseball due to some other players not performing and him just going crazy. Over 6 games again this week. A low OPS of 964, but he hit 380 with a 536 on base percentage. Like, the dude is not taking any steps back moving up to high A. He had 2 doubles, 8 hits in 6 games, walked 7 times in 6 games, stole a base, had 1 RBI. I mean, you can't fault the kid for taking a walk. I know a lot of people think walks are boring, but it's one of the biggest things you can look at, especially in the minor leagues. Do they know the zone? Are they patient? Are they able to lay off pitches that maybe some other people are swinging at. And Jackson Holiday absolutely has been able to do that. Did strike out 8 times this week, which is a little elevated from what we've seen from him, but still 530 on base percentage. Like, sign me up. Another player, I don't think he's missed a recap this season, Junior Caminero. Oh my goodness. Like, this kid is a freak of nature. Again, I have no idea how he's listed at 157. Like, if that's 157, I weigh like 9,000 pounds. But anyways, he's still super young, not even 20 years old yet. He just got moved up to AA, so super excited. He should be having his first game tomorrow at AA. But over 4 games, 412 batting average, 444 on base percentage, 1092 OPS. He had a home run, a double, 7 hits in 4 games. He had 3 RBIs, walked once, struck out 6 times. But who cares when you're putting up numbers like that? Like, Junior Caminero is the guy right now. Like, I think he's definitely solidified himself, and I keep saying this in a couple of my videos. He is the #1 guy to go chase after in the new 2023 Bowman product. Like, he just is. All right, we're starting to get into the point in the season where I'm going to start including some new names that have absolutely just crushed it so far this season. And the first one that's new to the videos this week is Yanquiel Fernandez. This dude is something else. Absolutely just terrifying swing. Like, that is such an aggressive swing. He's barely 20 years old. Over 7 games this week, 464 batting average, 464 on base percentage, so didn't walk, but a 1321 OPS. He had 3 home runs. He had 2 doubles, 13 hits in 7 games. Like, just look what he's done this season, everyone. So in 2023, he played at 3 games at low A, and they said, okay, well, you don't need to be there, whatever. 42 games at high A this season. He's hitting 332 with a 353 on base percentage, 971 OPS, and 12 home runs. He's barely 20 years old. That's crazy. And our MVP at high A, James Wood, man. This dude is getting settled in. He also just got promoted to AA as well. Really happy to see the Nationals moving him up quickly because he is settled in at high A, and he definitely deserves to go up to AA at this point. Over 6 games this week, 429 batting average, 556 on base percentage, 1556 OPS. He had 3 home runs, a triple, a double, 9 hits in 6 games, 7 RBIs, 6 walks, 3 stolen bases. James Wood is out here to prove that he's a better athlete than a lot of people think he is. He's very fit. Like, I remember when he first got drafted, especially on his like first Bowman card, like, he doesn't look in that good of shape, but seeing him there, like, he obviously got in the weight room. He's been working out. He looks really solid at 6'6". We might have a left-handed Aaron Judge on our hands. Moving into AA, Orelvis Martinez doing what Orelvis Martinez does. He hits home runs. So he has a low OPS of 935, but I did want to talk about him. So 313 batting average, 560 on base percentage. Orelvis Martinez walked 9 times this week. His walk rate is becoming very, very high, and I think that's huge for him. He has not shown that ability in his past seasons. So he is taking pitches. It's huge. This week we finally see an uptick in the batting average. I'm curious if it's going to stay because he is laying off those pitches. I don't know. I wanted to include him in the video because it's very interesting. We all know the talent and the power potential with Orelvis. I love that he's starting to walk. So going into the season, I predicted Nick York to have an awesome comeback year. He struggled last season. I don't know why or how, but he's an awesome prospect in that Red Sox system, and he's starting off good this season. Over 5 games this week, Nick York, 313 batting average, 500 on base percentage, 1,000 OPS. He had a home run, 5 hits in 5 games, but he walked 5 times. 1 being intentional. He's just a stud. Love his swing. It's short. It's quick. Explosive. He's barely 21 years old. He's doing very solid. And I want to show you what he's doing so far this season. So this is his first year at AA. 274 batting average, 401 on base percentage, 867 OPS with 6 home runs, 6 doubles. He's playing really, really well. And I think he's going to keep getting better as he gets more comfortable at AA. But for what he did last season at high A, hitting 230, like, so happy with what he's doing this season. This Drew Gilbert guy can just hit. He kind of has that swag to his swing that not a lot of people have too. The dude definitely knows how to pimp a home run. Like, he knows how to do that. Over 4 games this week, 357 batting average, 500 on base percentage, 1071 OPS, hit a home run, 5 hits in 4 games. He walked 3 times, got beaned once, stole a base. Definitely like a super solid prospect in the farm system right now. He's the #1 prospect for the Astros for good reason. He's a little bit on the older side. So I am hoping to see him at the MLB level maybe at the end of this season just for a couple ABs. But definitely next year. Next up, Kobe Mayo is low-key having a really solid season this year. And oh my goodness, why is that outfielder even running? Like, leave it, boy. It's gone. Yeah, foul. Okay. Over 6 games this week, 320 batting average, 393 on base percentage, 1153 OPS. He had 3 home runs, 2 doubles, 8 hits in 6 games, walked 3 times. Still has a little bit of a K rate issue, but look what he's doing this season. Again, another guy who just struggled last year. Like, he dominated in 2021 and then just kind of struggled at all aspects of the minor leagues last year. Other than hitting 19 home runs, he just didn't hit very consistently. He's hitting 270 with the 390 on base percentage this year. So kind of getting back to form. Already has 7 home runs. A lot of upside with Kobe Mayo right now. He's huge too. What is he? 6'5", 230. Next up, Jonathan Clase. He's just kind of doing it at Double-A as well. Like, he was awesome at High A, and he's balling out at Double-A too. This week, over 6 games, 304 batting average, 448 on base percentage, 1187 OPS. He had 3 home runs, a double, 7 hits in 6 games. He had 4 RBIs, walked 5 times, stole 5 bases, got beaned once, did strike out 11 times. Like, strikeouts don't tell all the story sometimes, and this is one of those weeks where the strikeouts didn't matter. Just an insane week. Filled up the stat sheet. Yeah, I don't know. He might turn into like maybe a top prospect in this Mariners organization. Like, he's probably jumping up the leaderboards pretty quick here. Making his 2023 recap debut, Warming Bernabel back to doing his thing. He was one of our breakouts last year. He crushed it last year at High A. He's at Double-A this year. Started off pretty slow, but he's starting to get comfortable. Over 3 games this week, 444 batting average, 444 on base percentage, 1333 OPS. He had a home run, a double, 4 hits in 3 games. He had 4 RBIs. This is a player that I was very happy to see do well last year. He's a young, big kid. Again, another Rockies prospect that just can hit. He's starting to look a lot better at Double-A. This was a good week for him. And our MVP in back-to-back weeks, Colt Keith, he just is too good for Double-A, apparently, because the numbers he's putting up is not okay. Over 5 games this week, 500 batting average, 583 on base percentage, 1333 OPS. He had a home run, 2 doubles, 10 hits in 5 games, had 5 RBIs, walked 4 times. Like, only struck out 4 times in 24 plate appearances. Move him up. He needs to be in AAA or in the major leagues right now. Like, he's way too hot to sit in Double-A, and he's putting up just insane numbers, especially these past 2 weeks. It's been crazy. Our first player in AAA is Gavin Williams. This is a pitcher I want to talk about. He is going to be in this Guardians rotation soon. Like, I'll be shocked if he's not on the team within the next month, to be honest, because he's just dominating at AAA. This week, he had 2 starts, over 12.1 innings. He did give up 4 runs, but that's not bad. 2.92 ERA. He had 15 strikeouts in those 12 innings. He just doesn't get hit. 171 batting average, 222 on base percentage, 491 OPS. He's so solid. Like, he did give up a home run. You're going to give up home runs. It is what it is. If hitters are hitting under 200 against you, you're doing something right. Talking about pitchers that don't get hit. Kyle Harrison. Like, this dude, we might have the next Randy Johnson on our hands, everyone. Like, as far as just ability to get the swing and miss, it's crazy. He did only have 1 start. He had one yesterday. That's probably going to end up on the recap next week. But last week, on the 23rd, 4 innings, no hits, no runs. He walked only 1 guy, which a lot of people have been griping about his walk rate. 9 strikeouts in 4 innings. Like, this dude's crazy. He has only 61 pitches, and he has 9 strikeouts. Imagine when he's throwing 100 pitches. He's just going to be striking out 15 guys a game. It's crazy. Next up, got to start including him in our recaps again. Jordan Walker, who should never have gotten brought down from the MLB. Hit like 270 with the Cardinals. Doing his thing. This week, over 6 games, 318 batting average, 464 on base percentage, 1010 OPS. He had a home run, 2 doubles, 7 hits in 6 games, had 5 RBIs, walked 6 times. Again, I hate that he's even on the recap. He hit, 274 with the Cardinals. He should have never left the team. I just don't get it. So, Jordan Walker, you're good at baseball, we know. And similar to Double-A, back-to-back weeks, AAA MVP, Ellie De La Cruz hitting the balls 460 feet on the usual. So Ellie De La Cruz over 5 games, 429 batting average, 500 on base percentage, 1143 slugging, 1643 OPS. He had 4 home runs, 3 doubles, 9 hits in 5 games. He had 7 RBIs, walked 4 times, stole 2 bases. The dude is a freak of nature. Like, he just is. All right, everyone, that's going to do it for the Week 8 minor league recap. Again, some really good performances. Again, I might have missed a couple here and there, or maybe some prospects are more important to you than they are to me. So yeah, as always, if I forgot anybody, please, please, please name and stat line down below between the dates of 5/21 and 5/27, all right? All right, everyone. Thank you all for watching. If you guys like this video, as always, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Y'all have a great rest of your week. Catch you next time. See ya.